Hi everybody, I'm TychoCelchuuu, the next king of rock and roll, and we have Frozen Tiramisu playing as the United States on this map that everybody loves so much. Maybe Faymanville Approach, I can't actually remember its name. I don't know any of the map names, except the ones that I do. And that's a tautology. And here we have the Pope, CoH, who I've shoutcasted before, I am sure of it. I'm currently shoutcasting this live on twitch.tv/TychoCelchuuu. The only place... Oh, what the fuck just happened? I gotta change that cheer noise. I don't know if YouTube can hear the cheer. Whatever. Cheer 1, follow the pigeon on Twitch, YouTube. Nibbas had better not be some sort of racist way of saying the N-word. If it is, you're bad. Hopefully it means something else. I don't know any Twitch lingo. I don't know 90% of the Twitch emotes, so when people type out the emote name and it doesn't show up because I don't have better Twitch TV, it's all Greek to me. What was I saying before I introduced the Pope CoH? I've casted some Pope CoH games before, I believe. And maybe some Frozen Tiramisu. Frozen Tiramisu did pick Heavy Cav Doctrine right off the bat, which is acceptable because it allows your riflemen to build stuff, so there's reasons to pick it, even when you're at 0 CPs. And we should look at the Pope's doctrines as soon as the fighting is over. As soon as the fighting dies down. But we have some rear echelons hiding behind some green cover. Interesting choice. You would think maybe they'd go back to back cap now that the fighting is happening, but no, the riflemen are getting charged with that. So the United States player clearly prioritizing map control over fighting early on, and also not prioritizing map control enough to use the rear echelon troops. Let's look at the doctrines. Breakthrough, Luftwaffe, Special Ops. Pretty straightforward. So model drops on these Volksfeuders. Won't be too long till these riflemen show up, so the German player is not going to be thrilled about how things are going on in the south, but that's okay, they've got the fuel in the north. So we have a pretty even fight so far. Rear echelon's going to try and do some cool cutoff stuff, it looks like. Yep, they're going through the gap in the fence. That means cutoff is coming. Riflemen are now down equal to the Volksfeuders. Wasn't quite expecting that sort of luck, but it does come down to RNG mostly. Who drops models and stuff. And now both sides have another squad. This we got ourselves a fight on our hands, and we have focus fire. So this is really crucial. We have focus fire on the no, I take it back. We don't have focus fire on the two-man folk squad. They're both shooting each other, both of them. The German player was focusing this squad because they were out of cover, even though this squad was lower. The American player, I don't know why we didn't see focus fire on the Volksfeuders. The only reason not to do that is if you were hoping to sort of force both squads off more or less simultaneously. Waste of... Jesus! That's dead, by the way. That's 100% dead. If you're trying to force both squads off, you can kind of, instead of focus firing one and then the other, you just sort of do enough damage, and that maybe makes your opponent nervous enough that they retreat earlier than they would if you were focus firing one squad. Because if you're focus firing one squad, they can feel kind of confident when they have to retreat it. Once it starts to get low, you hit the retreat button and it gets out scot-free, and you do the same for the other squad. But if both squads are dropping simultaneously, it's a tougher choice. You can't like look away for a while, because one squad might start dropping real low and then you want to retreat, and the other squad is low, so you want to retreat that one too. And so sometimes you just want to simultaneously retreat both squads, and so that was an interesting choice that I think the American player was doing deliberately. I don't think there was a lack of focus fire merely because they were maneuvering with the rifle squad over here, because I think that rifle squad actually stopped maneuvering. A lot of considerations go into these tiny engagements at the beginning of the game, but it's all for naught because the OKW lost a squad, so they've lost. It's GG, they might as well quit. Why are the people so much bigger than that car, ETT? Yeah, we've definitely covered this before, but this is a tiny car. And why is the 222 the size of a tank, says Tobish CoH2? The answer may surprise you. That's all you're going to get. This is a clickbait shoutcast. That's how I'm going to get those viewers. Viewer count on YouTube's going to be 600. I got to post my fucking YouTube videos on like Reddit and shit. That's how I get all the viewers. But so, like, I gotta think up, like, names, titles. It's a lot easier. Hey, how about some of you people post my videos on Reddit one of these fucking days? That would save me a lot of fucking time. You can pick your own title, because I have to think up 2 titles for all these videos. One title for YouTube, and one title for Reddit. Sometimes I just use the same, but that feels lazy. But if you guys are sharing my content, that's how basically I'd be the next Justin Bieber, right? So we all want that. So you fucking do that, all right? If you're hearing my voice right now, which I think statistically about 3% of people are still watching after the first 5 minutes, so that's when most of my viewers tune out because they have good sense. But if you're still stuck here, post it on Reddit or something. Yeah, man, I should be fucking giving people orders on all my videos. The only reason I don't is that nobody listens. Nobody does anything I tell them to. So we have a Lieutenant Tech. Lieutenant Tech and I don't know what comes after Lieutenant Tech. I guess there's a mortar also. So the German player, I was joking, of course, when I said GG. They're still totally in this game. We have the truck out, so we'll have to see what this truck turns into. Sounds like we don't have the manpower right now for any of that. And people in chat, somebody's saying, please don't say fuck. My 2-year-old daughter is watching. Dodd says, just go, oh my god, as the title for Everything Everywhere, tons of viewers. Oh, I thought you were recommending that as a replacement for fuck. I don't need a replacement for fuck. I can just say fudge. Easy as fudge. Yeah, when do kids start talking? Do 2-year-olds talk? Are 2-year-olds like Boss Baby? They can talk? Because Boss Baby can talk. That's like one of his main features. That's also not a good movie. I watched The Boss Baby. I watched The Boss Baby because there was some... I mistakenly thought there was going to be a discussion of Boss Baby in a podcast I was going to listen to. I listened to a podcast called Blank Check with Griffin and David. It's about movies. And I thought I had read from Twitter or something that they were going to spend an extended time talking about Boss Baby in their episode that was coming out. So I was like, I want to see the movie before they talk about it. So if I can watch Boss Baby, it's not the worst. It's just aggressively mediocre. I certainly wouldn't recommend it for anybody except, I don't know. And then they didn't talk about it on the podcast. There was like one sentence where one of the hosts said, the first 30 minutes of Boss Baby are low-key excellent. And I think he's right. No, I take it back. He's not right. He's closer to right than wrong. There's some good stuff in the first 30 minutes. After that, it runs out of all of its fuel, and it's running on fumes. Baby fumes. So, we found out what the Lieutenant Tech was for. It's for an anti-aircraft half-track, a quad half-track. I say quad, but really the quad is only the beginning of that thing. It's also got the cannon that sets up when you stop moving, so... I'm excited to see what happens there. We may lose a second squad if we get some luckier hits on these folks, but no, there's not enough. Like, all of those shots were just missing. Maybe as they go over the red cover? Oh, yep. Called it. Almost lost the squad. So what are the Germans going to do? Oh, whoa! We're going to have 2 AA half-tracks. This is going to be amazing. I hope the German doesn't cancel it when this thing shows up. I hope the German's fucking committed, because I want to see them fight. I want to see them fight. Oh, the German is going to see it, so we may see a cancel here and go for a Raketen. But, okay, so German has seen it. What's the German response? Do we cancel the AA and build a Raketen? No, it's still being built. Alright, it's fratricide, brother versus brother, AA versus AA. They were both built to fight in the skies, but soon they will turn their vision to the ground and engage in bloody vehicular combat. Did these things exist? Did they actually put a quad 50 cal and a big fucking cannon on an AA half-track in real life? I'm sure it must have. I don't think Relic literally invents things for these games. Seems pretty extra. It seems weird because, like, presumably this gun and the 4 50 cals fire at, like, different speeds and different ranges and stuff, so you'd think, like, you want to be able to aim them independently, but you can't. Toba CoH, this is full meta right now. Top level USF versus OKW is both rush AA. They're about equal. Yeah, no, also meta is get some fucking mortars, but that turned out not to work. So now we're about equal, because the United States player has lost a squad. Actually, it looks like the mortar's gonna be stolen back again. So now we're not about equal. I thought the German player got payback for the dead folk squad, but no, they just lost a lot of units trying to take that. That's pretty sad. Link the Stink. Yeah, US did Quad 50. I'm not asking whether the Quad 50 exists. I saw that in Band of Brothers, which was a documentary which was 100% correct about everything. I'm asking whether there was a Quad 50 with a cannon on the back of a half-track. Preparation H-bomb. Sweet, now I'm not lying when I told people I went to an AA meeting. You are, because the implicature of that sentence is that you went to an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting. You're being very Jesuitical or casuistic in your reasoning. Well, the AAs fought. They clashed. They stopped fighting. And now it's the calm before the second storm. M15 did exist, but it didn't have 4x50 cals. So they made it up. They actually made it up. Because it makes no sense as an actual thing. I don't understand why this would exist. So, they made it up. Toxic9813 says, so, Men of War Assault Squad 2? Yeah, I think the plan is after some Company Heroes today, we'll do some Assault Squad 2. So if you're on YouTube, look forward to those videos, or they may have already been posted, depending on things. Anyways, so we have a Raketin and some bazookas. Nice Pope Smocked. I was going to say nice Smoke Popped, but nice Pope Smocked sounds better. Nice Pope Smocked to get out here. And also we have Shrek. Suddenly the AT is hitting the field in some crazy ways. Rear echelons are still chasing. That's a little dangerous getting so close to those Sturm Pioneers in that building. Oh, Jesus. The Cuddles said the M15 did exist, but didn't have 4x50 cals. It had 2.50s, like the game. So, hold up. Oh, it doesn't have 4. I was lying. The quad half-track is a separate thing. So it did have 250 cals. Why? Don't they shoot at different speeds and ranges and stuff from the main cannon? I guess it's nice to have both. So yeah, CoH2 has M15 has 250s, not made up. I've called it a quad because it was a quad in the original Company Heroes, and I never paid close enough attention to realize it's not a quad in Company Heroes 2. That's Tycho's attention to detail for you. Tycho's famed attention to detail. Did I mention we had a captain? I think I did. With a bar? What kind of freak of nature is this? Captains can't have bars. Woof! Bazooka's doing work! Yeah, green cover is... No, I take it back. Green cover is not the panacea against AA half-tracks. Walls are the panacea against AA half-tracks. They cannot shoot walls. I mean, they can shoot walls. They can only shoot walls. If there's a wall there, they'll fucking shoot the wall. Look at these AT guns. Jesus, there's so much stuff to keep track of. These players are both really excellent, microing a lot of shit. That Fuchsrader squad on the left had one person, tossed a grenade, now it's retreating. Also, we have AT microing set up. These AT gunners shoot those guys with a rifle. This thing manages to back its way out. We have a nice infantry assault. These bars are going to do some good damage if they can take out these Fuchsraders. These bars are here too. I don't think the German player is looking very hot, except the AA stops retreating and sets up. So this is an interesting choice. It's kind of asking for an AT grenade here from these riflemen if they get close, or these riflemen if they get close, or this AT gun if it just comes down. Obviously not an AT grenade, but the AT gun. I don't know about this. I don't know about this. How long are you going to stay here? How long are you going to stay here? You're asking for it. It's setting up. It's going to fire. It's getting ready. It's going to shoot. Boom. Oh, it misses. Oh, boy. There's a German chance to reverse, and they're reversing. They're doing it. They're doing it. The AT gun misfires, and the German player is going to get out and actually get to keep shooting the lieutenant who's moved away. They realized that was a bad news. So that was really scary for the Germans. Good play by the United States. Wasn't able to do it because the AT gun missed its first shot. Piece of shit. Lieutenant and captain with double bars, both are dope. Heavy machine gun team ready for battle. Trying to stop what just happened, which was the American infantry running roughshod over the German position, establishing very good map control, almost taking out that AA half-track, but not yet. And no doctrine chosen yet. Just goes to show that sometimes you don't need to choose a doctrine by 15 minutes. And sometimes you do. When is this going to start firing? Can the big gun not shoot that far? Whoop, doesn't matter. We're getting here. Time to leave. How many kills does this have? 6 kills on this thing, and then 7 kills on that thing. So these AA half-tracks are pretty impressively used, considering there's been a fair amount of AT for each of them to worry about, including each other. Never forget that they can hurt each other relatively badly. The German one can really fuck up the United States one. The United States one, if it gets some good bursts from its main gun, can shoot... Oh, here we go! Here we go. They're both out of range of each other, but... I don't know what the rear echelon are doing, just scouting. Toxic9813, will you stream tomorrow? I'm about to go drink. I hope I'll stream tomorrow. I am going shopping tomorrow for groceries, but hopefully I'll stream either before or after that. That's the plan. But thanks for stopping by, Toxic9813. Always great to see you. One of the stream regulars. People on YouTube are going to start to get familiar with the stream regulars just by hearing their names all the time. I should be reading them out. Link the Stink, Dodd, Go MCSS, Tobis CoH here quite often. They have a Thompson too, talking about the captain. Yeah. It's easy to forget that captains have Tommy guns, but they do. It's not a lie. Hello, says Flintstone PF, another stream regular. Oh boy, I don't know about this. Yeah, Stumpany is really regretting hopping out that side of the building. I don't know what the plan was there. Maybe Murad do some capping, but they're a rifleman. So this is interesting. Hopping in this building to... Oof! And crushing the building. I don't know what the US plan was there, except to maybe keep sight on that AA half-track for these people to move in. What the fuck killed this guy? Kenton couldn't have done it. I don't know what killed that guy. What killed this rear echelon trooper, do you think? These guys are not happy. They just want one bazooka shot. They just want one bazooka shot. That's all they want. And they're fucked. They also dropped a bazooka. Nice attack from the United States player, bringing in everything to bear. But it's not going to be enough. The German player gets out. There was no bazooka shot to bring this half-health thing down any lower. And now the American player is actually going to be in trouble. Because there's Shreks. Where's the Raketen? Oh, the Raketen got fucking pushed up the... Whoa! Amazing assault. American player assaulting on basically three fronts, actually, considering this. Was there a squad down here? No, I guess they retreated. German squad down here. I mean, here we go. Shrek might still shut this down. But, okay, American player is not going to play it. Whew! I was about to say not going to play it unsafe, but they eats a Faust anyways. So now it really needs to get out. German player going to chase? Are we going to chase? Did we get the bazooka? It's still there. Oh my god. Rear echelon are clearly the ones who are going to pick up the bazooka if the United States player hasn't grabbed it yet. But you really need that bazooka in this fight right now. The AT gun left, right? Did it go back to base? Yeah, the AT gun went back to base. Reinforce extremely crazy. And yep, it was the plan all along for the rear echelon to reclaim their place as the chosen people. And by chosen people, I don't mean Jews, I mean the bazooka holders. Man, just excellent AA half-track micro from both players, keeping them alive this long, this late in the game. This has 10 kills. This we don't know. But yeah, it's, you know, there have been AT guns out from both sides. The United States AT gun is a terror combined with Rifleman AT grenades and rear echelon bazookas, and frankly, the Volksreiter Faust, along with the AA half-track and the Raketen, is a lot for the United States player to worry about. So there's that. And the Pope finally picked this thing. If only he had picked it long ago, so he had radio silence. Not sure that's actually useful. This is for team games, I think. Go MCS. US player is going to have to throw massively to lose this one. Yeah, he's doing really good squad-wise, but I don't know. So that half-track just died to this Raketen. And, well, he may actually grab the half-track. I don't think it can reverse out without getting hit by this. Oof, nice infantry support gun hit. So is this going to... Nope, it's too far. Yikes, this is suddenly very bloody. Yeah, I mean, the United States player is ahead, but with the loss of the half-track... Oh, no! What? Oh, the AT gun moved up! Very bold! Okay, this is looking good. Pershing just unlocked. Are we going to call in a Pershing? Are we that late in the game? We're 19 minutes in, and we have 13 CPs. We're ready for a Pershing. I'm urging for a Pershing. And Pershing is on the field as the Raketen gets blown to fuck. That didn't need to die. Whoa! That was, that must have been a shot grenade. Oh no, infiltration grenades, right? Yeah, that was infiltration grenades. Yikes! Yikes! Anyways, Pershing's here, so I think it's GG. German's got a lot of fuel, but... Finish him, says Cutlass. Here we go. Good camo. Panther. These guys angling for a Faust over here. But there's no munitions. No munitions for a Faust yet. One more. Here we go. We're Faustable. Are we going to get a Faust? We're going to get an AT grenade at least. Oh boy. Wow. Pershing getting fucked up. Or sorry, fudged up. AT gun not doing its job. Woof! Woof! Alright. So, unlike the AA tanks, wow, didn't kill the Ricketten, just stole it eventually. Unlike the AA half-tracks, which spent quite a while dancing around each other, the two heavy tanks blew up and then the German quit. What an insane match. I feel like that was a million years longer than 21 minutes because there's so much action. That early fight in the beginning with the folks, that was pretty interesting. The United States players' uses of barred infantry was really good this game. And both players really nice with the half-tracks and the AT guns. So, OP Panther says, Dike 1988, maybe not. Maybe. We'll never know. Or will we?